Hey everybody, welcome to the Market Minute. I got 6 cards this week that are fully aboard the hype train for the Hunted, and a couple of them are going to be pretty obvious. I think I found a couple that won't be as obvious, maybe are lurking in the background, but could take off once we get to the Hunted. So let's jump into it. First card up here is Knives Out from Outsiders. Currently, we have 36 non-foils, 16 rainbow foils, kind of thin on the rainbow foil side there. Those rainbow foils are at $13.99. The non-foils are at $9.88. As you can see by the chart, this card has seen quite a bit of drive up. I think, since the Hunted's been announced. If we look at the 3 month snapshot on this guy, low sale price 31 cents. No one was thinking about this card until the Hunted. High sale price $9.89. So we're like right at the top for this card. It is a blue block 3, gives your daggers +1. It's pretty. I think this card is an easy fit. Obviously, we have assassins and ninjas in the Hunted. So, a 3 of just a solid blue in your deck that sometimes can give your daggers +1. Maybe Syndra really gets the ability to throw mini daggers a turn. This card could see definitely play in her deck. And then the Arachne as well. So keep an eye on this card. Again, this one's pretty obvious. But I think this could be a solid blue block 3 for the new heroes coming out. All right, the next card, Flick Knives from Outsiders as well. This one, I think I've been talking about this one for a year now, right? Especially when I thought Miss Vale was going this direction. Flick Knives being assassin and a ninja, again, dual class. That means more heroes playing it. Currently sitting at $99 for the rainbow foil, 128, $129 for the cold foil. 7 rainbow foils, 13 cold foils on TCG Player right now. I reviewed this one in late November. It was $60 with 35 inventory. So this inventory is getting depleted quickly over the month of December and then a little bit into January here. 3 month snapshot, lows $18, high is $100, $99.99. So again, we are right at that high price for the rainbow foil. Yeah, I think Syndra definitely. This feels like a card that could see a lot of play. It'll be interesting to see how this is handled. If there's a new legendary that gets put over top of this in the set, or possibly a reprint of this card. We do have some history with reprints like this. I'm kind of thinking about the Tekla Foundry Heart in Bright Lights was a non-foil reprint in that set. With it being so low inventory, especially even a month ago, right? 35. It's possible, but you just have to kind of be careful on this one. But I could see this drying up very quickly if this is the de facto arms coming out of the Hunted and there is no reprint. So yeah, keep an eye on that one. All right, next card here is Blade Fury. Again, another pretty obvious one. Currently sitting at $29.99, not 29 non-foils, 11 rainbow foils. Super thin inventory on this one. The rainbow foils are not too much of a premium right now at $33.77. And you can see by that chart, right? It's just gradually going up and up. People are getting their play sets, getting prepped for the Hunted for sure. 3 month snapshot, 13 was the low, $30 was the high. So again, this is another card we're sitting at the very high limit. If you got extra of these, pull them out, start making those trades, start selling them, get a little value so that you can get your Hunted cards once the set drops, right? So keep an eye on this one. This one's just really solid. The thing about this card is there's multiple targets for this, right? Dory, Kasai, Fang, right? There's a lot of heroes that could be playing this card. It's just a generic warrior attack action, and it's a very good one, especially with dual wielding Fang coming out as well. And this card could see a lot of play in mini deck. All right, let's jump into the next one, Spreading Flames. Now we're getting, I think, maybe a little bit into the sleeper picks here that I found. Spreading Flames currently sitting at $7.41. 51 non-foils, 29 rainbow foils at $7.80. So like almost no premium on the rainbow foil at the moment. And pretty decent inventory sitting, at 51 for those non-foils, but it has been going up. I think, this was when Five first dropped, this card was very in and out in his deck. By the time that he kind of disappeared, this was a three of or a minimum a two of in Fi's deck. I could definitely see it in Syndra as well, especially because her daggers are one attacks. So there's really, you just have more targets for that +1 and that low attack, low to the ground. Always getting that +1. So this card's pretty strong, I think. 3 go again, cost 1. And then I could see Fi also coming back into the fold, right? He is going to get a lot of Draconic Ninja cards to play with. And, I think there's already been some cards spoiled that, speak to Fi almost exclusively at the moment, right? So keep an eye on that. Low 3-month snapshot on this guy. Low sale price 44 cents. Again, where our low sale prices is still before the Hunted was announced. So you just kind of amazing to see where this card's gone. It really shows what a new set can do to these Majestics of older sets. High sale price, $9.89. So it's retracted a little bit off that high sale price. Average daily sold is 6. So that's, looking at these cards, I see, these hot cards right around 3 to 4 average daily. So 6 is a little bit on the higher side from what I've seen. So just keep an eye on this. If you want a play set, I would say not a bad idea to grab them at $7. Obviously 44 cents is long gone, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So keep an eye on this card. I could see it definitely being played again. 2 heroes. It will, pull on it pretty hard and pull that 51 inventory down and prices up. All right, next card here, Spoils of War from Crucible, currently sitting at $7.99, 138 of them on TCG Player. The non-foils, 20 of the rainbow foils, so pretty thin on that one. Rainbow foils are currently sitting at $11.99. This card again has seen some decent movement up since the Hunted, right? We know we're getting warrior support, so that includes Kasai as well, possibly even Dory, right? As we see an injection of warrior cards. Kind of think of Rosetta, right? Rosetta pumped up Viz quite a bit, so Viserai, who's going to get the Viserai treatment out of the Hunted, right? Kasai, Dory, Fang, right? We have a lot of heroes, a lot of warriors that could get that Viserai treatment, really kind of push them towards being real meta contenders. So keep an eye on this. If we look at the the 3-month snapshot, the low sale price being at $5, the high at $8.75. That's kind of why I picked this one as a bit of a sleeper, because it's just kind of hanging out there. It's currently sitting close to its high sale price in the last 3 months. But Crucible Majestics definitely move fast, and that price moves up. But we do have some runway on this one at 138. If you're looking to play Warrior, probably grab these right now. The price will only go up from here. So keep an eye on this one. And the last card for this episode is Take the Tempo from Uprising. Currently sitting at $2.44. This one saw what looks to be a big mad rush as the Hunted dropped. And then it's kind of dwindled off since then. So 227 non-foils on TCG Play right now, 29 rainbow foils. Again, if the trend of this episode is rainbow foils are thin, and even if cards get reprinted, they ain't reprinting them in rainbow foils due to the reprint policy. So keep an eye on that. Those rainbow foils at $3.98. If you like to bling out your ninja decks, grab them at $3.98 because that will go up very quickly. The non-foil, maybe not so much with 227. But if this card becomes very relevant for Fi or Syndra again, you could start pulling that 227 down very quickly. It's a good card. It's a decent card, 1 for 5, right? It blocks for 3, has a great effect. if you're running a lot of attacks. So, I think it's seen some play. It's been in and out, but it hasn't been a real big staple in the past. But that could change with the hunted, right? So keep an eye on this one, and just can't wait for the hunted to come out and see where these cards fall and see what the set looks like. I'll check you next time. Peace, everybody.